What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel only if you want to. But look, my beautiful people, we got the 10 dumbest criminals caught on camera. Look, man, y'all catch a... Bro, there's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's criminals. You get caught on camera doing the stuff that they gonna be caught doing, bro, you're an idiot. Let's get this video right here to 10,000 likes for all the people that's dumb in the world, that's the dumbest criminals in the world. Let's look. Every time y'all watch this video, bro, smash this like button, bro. Like, because we want to put light on these dumbass people because they do stuff that they think is like so sophisticated and they get caught and then they're like, oh my gosh, why did I get caught? Because you're stupid. But yeah, let's get into this video. Australia ATM Amateur.
As we all know,
Obviously.
It's essential when stealing an ATM machine to make sure that you take your chain in your pickup truck. So, when a guy from Queensland, Australia decided to do just that, he had all the necessary equipment. Like any good citizen, he tied his chain to the rear of his stolen truck and made his merry way to innocently rob the ATM machine from a gas station. He turned up at the store, smashed his way through the glass door with the help of his trusty hammer, and made his way inside. He tied his chain to the ATM machine, and then it was simply time to go home and count his earnings. What the man didn't realize was that his chain had come unhooked, and his vehicle wasn't connected to the machine. As a result, he drove away without any earnings.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. You're just the smartest dude in the world. Like, yeah, just drive off. You got nothing behind you.
He logically returned to the scene of the crime in a bold attempt to try again. It was then that he realized his chain was too short. So he left the scene without a cent, cashless, brainless, and profitless.
My guy, bro, you could have put up a little bit closer, connected your chain, and drug off with it. Like, they don't have tracking devices on those either. Like, come on, guy. Like, really? That's what we do?
After completing a successful bank robbery, it's of course imperative to brag about your success on YouTube. When 19-year-old Nebraskan Hannah Sabata stole a car, held up a bank at gunpoint, and made her getaway with $6,000, she decided to advertise her feat in a bizarre online video. But it wasn't enough to be pragmatic about it. So, inspired by the creative hijinks of songsmith Bob Dylan, she did so wordlessly, artfully holding up handwritten signs in front of the camera. These signs spelled out the details of her crime, her feelings, and her intention to spend the money. The video also sees her fanning herself with a wad of cash, pretending to smoke a cigar, and holding up the keys to the stolen vehicle.
She ain't do that.
She describes the robbery as the
turn my
best
light
day of
up.
her life.
She ain't do that, bro. That ain't her, man. Like, she didn't get caught. Or did she? Stupid ass. That shit crazy.
Strangely, despite her dedication to remain...
Bro, I know a bunch of people that do... Well, in the past. Look, in the past that did, like, crazy things. And they posted money and stuff like that. That's just the dumbest stuff you can do. Like, I knew from growing up. Like... It is some dumb criminals that I grew up with. Yeah, the motherfuckers are idiots. Like,
and Destin, the police somehow managed to discover the perpetrator of the crime, and she was swiftly arrested and charged. Hannah Sabata will spend between 10 and 20 years behind bars.
For that? She crazy, bro. Like, nah, not for that. She ain't get to have fun with that money first. That's crazy.
Gloves?
That's stupid.
Check. Bandanas? Check. Gun? Oh yeah. Foolproof plan? Nope. But 3 out of 4 ain't bad. CCTV footage from a London alleyway shows 2 men chatting while they slowly don what they must believe to be the very best in robbery fashion. Unfortunately for them, they are blissfully ignorant of the CCTV camera right beside them, clearly capturing every detail of their stupid faces.
They got more cameras in the UK. Real tough. Everywhere you go, they got cameras. Y'all mugs are idiots, bro. They always watching their cameras. Even I know this, and I'm not even from there. Word. But I know.
The would-be robbers then leave the alleyway, gun in hand, ready to rob their victim at gunpoint. Slightly out of shot, they approach the man, who is believed to have been targeted for his expensive and flashy car. When the potential victim runs away to alert police, the brave and noble robbers also run from the scene.
Take off your mask right there again.
Expecting. Maybe they were anticipating a smoother transaction.
That's literally the dumbest one.
Cell phones are expensive. Cell phone contracts are expensive. But we all need a cell phone. So one cheeky chancer decided to try his hand at a brand new money-saving tactic in order to save some cash and still receive his daily Instagram.
Y'all see how I looked at the camera, bro? Like, come on. You gonna go like walking up in Apple store, bro, and picking up one of those phones off the devices, like with the string on it, and trying to run out with it. That is so stupid. Bro, the phone don't even work, bro. It's never gonna work.
After wandering around a phone store for a little while, it was
They
time
be
for the
track
plan
you
to
too.
be put into place. Our thief in the making took some initiative, grabbed his favorite handset, and made a dash for the door. But as we all know, cell phones are attached to their display tables by retractable cords. So after a few steps, the phone flies out of his hand and lands on the floor. Judging by the CCTV footage, the man was too embarrassed to make a quick getaway. When the bemused store assistant enters the frame, the crappy crook looks bashful and ashamed. He then casually wanders out of the store.
Yo.
Back to the Nokia 3210 for this guy. At least it has Snake.
Facts. Snakes is that joint is a legendary game. Just keep your snake on your Nokia, like they said.
Some people steal money, some people steal cars, some people steal diamonds, and some people steal sausages. In 2014, CCTV caught Ricardo Cardona as he spent 20 minutes trying to break through the front door of his favorite local meat store, clearly in a desperate frenzy to appease his drunken munchies.
I would not pull up on him, bro. This nigga's so strong, bro. He pushed down the whole door. He knocked it off the frame, off the hinges, everything. Do not pull up.
His way inside, he entered the meat cooler where he grabbed just a few scrumptious sausages. Now, we've all been drunk, and we all know that when the booze takes over, we want two things, food and sleep. And Ricardo was no different. After firstly making his way to the exit, he re-entered the building and decided to get comfortable in the office for a little nap. He was then awoken by employees who arrived the next morning ready to start work. They found him with his feet kicked up on the desk, very much at home, and probably dreaming of a big sausage smorgasbord. He was later charged with criminal trespassing. It is unknown whether Ricardo was allowed to keep the sausages and which type his drunken mind opted for. It's important to look good. We can't all go around wearing the same clothes every day. Pregnant Danielle Saxton felt this compulsion a little bit too much. So instead of waiting for her next paycheck, she made the ditzy decision to simply steal some new garments and jewelry from her local boutique. When the 27-year-old arrived home with her loot, it was photo time. She and her pals took a few snaps of a little modeling session in which she posed wearing the very best of her bargains. She swiftly posted the images.
Oh, wait. He said the best? Look, the sun just came out. Look, let me drop the exposure on this joint just a little bit. Look, I gotta keep doing this because the sun is like right here on our ass. But come on, bro. Like, look. She is not dressed like a Flintstones character, bro. That's the best of her threads. That's not it, bro. I don't understand it.
Facebook. And like any self-respecting member of today's social media society, she added one as her profile picture.
No, she didn't.
When the clothes store appealed online to find the thief, keen-eyed locals contacted the store to report Danielle's brand new wardrobe. Most stupidly of all, one of the stolen pieces was a unique and distinctive fluorescent leopard print dress, so it didn't take long to confirm that she was indeed the light-fingered thief. Danielle was arrested and charged.
Stupid. Look, if she would have had the dress and she wouldn't have had the tags, is she caught? Let me know. She should have burned them tags, though. You can't say when you bought the dress and when you got the receipt for, so they can't hold you for that.
A quick ride to another place and a handy hold-up to earn some extra cash. One charmless man decided to climb into the back of a cab, gun in hand, and demand that the driver hand over all his money.
Wow.
Give me all your money, man. Then I don't. Give me all everything you got. Give me now. I need it now. I can make this the easy way. I'm going to make this the hard way.
Who the hell is robbing the cab man, bro?
I just started wallet.
Unfortunately for the gunman, the cab driver had just started his day at work and was in possession of a measly $11. Not quite the jackpot scoop he was probably expecting. It'll buy you a coffee or
That's
two.
fucked up,
it's not
bro.
quite enough to retire to the Bahamas like a gang lord kingpin. During the robbery, CCTV footage overhears the gunman tell the driver to hand the cash over if you don't want to die. A few seconds later, he then tells him, I'm not going to hurt you. Talk about mixed messages.
Easy way, man. Let me see your wallet and let me see your phone. I need it all right now if you don't want to die, man. Okay. I'm not going to hurt you. Just give me everything you got.
The crook's luck soon goes from bad to worse. As it turns out, the vehicle behind the cab is a cop car.
I seen it, bro. You know what? I wanted to say something this whole time, bro. I knew that was a cop car behind him. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now you can die because you got a whole gun out. You know what I'm saying? And they are liable to shoot you, bro. When you got a gun out to somebody's head, they might go ahead and pop you. Real talk. Like that's a real thing. Don't think that y'all just gonna pull out guns and be doing criminal activity and the cop catch you and they're not gonna pop you. They pop us for nothing. You have that shit. You have that shit in your hand. They get you.
Cop casually walks up to the cab and nonchalantly arrests the criminal.
And that's not right. That shit crazy though. But just look, bro. Like shit could have ended it completely different. I know because it's on this video, it's not gonna end the way that it would end if it was somebody like me. If it was me, they gonna shoot me, bro. I have a pack of Skittles in my hand. They gonna shoot me. Simple.
18-year-old Victor Martinez Herrera faces up to 10 years in prison.
Oh, I didn't know he looked like that. I bet. So he looked like us, and they ain't shooting. Y'all did a good job, man. I can acknowledge that.
When looking for a low-cost alternative to an expensive disguise, there are a few options. Stockings, balaclavas, a newly grown beard, the list goes on. But two dopey robbers in Iowa, after deciding to get drunk and rob a house, had a different plan. In order to disguise themselves, they daubed their faces with permanent marker.
Wow.
Permanent marker. Matthew McNally and Joey Miller scribbled a bunch of lines and squiggles all over their foolish faces. One of them drew a beard and a mustache, while the other wisely opted for something apparently resembling a
Stupid
superhero
fuckers.
mask.
Like, y'all
It is
motherfuckers are
alleged
stupid.
that
Like, that right there is going to bother me. I'm going to take my exposure up a little bit. Look, people be like, you ready to stop doing this while you're doing videos? You know what? Shut up. Don't. Look, I'm going to do what I want to do. This is stupid. This is stupid, bro. Like, if you want to be my color, just go sit out in the sun.
chose their victim because one of the men believed that his girlfriend may have been having an affair with the homeowner. Police were called to the scene after someone reported that men with painted faces were about to rob a house. The officers stopped the car at gunpoint and discovered them in the vehicle with the bizarre and unusual drawings on their faces, and later joked about them having the worst disguise ever. The pair were charged with second-degree burglary.
Second degree? I bet. Since they ain't run up in nothing. They weren't about that life. They was just thinking.
To smash a car window, you need something hard, something durable, something sturdy. One Irish criminal and drug addict decided he fancied helping himself to a brand spanking new Mercedes, and step one in his well-crafted plan was to find an object and chuck it through the window of the car. So he did all the right things. He found a car, he put up his hood, and he found a brick, the perfect tool for smashing in a window. CCTV footage then shows him approaching the car and getting ready to unleash the fury. He throws the brick, his mind awash with images of wealth, happiness, and success. In just a few seconds, he'll be cruising along in his new steed, picking up chicks, making men jealous, leaving a trail of smoke in his wake. Unluckily for him, things don't go as anticipated.
With a broken-ass window.
Rebounds off the car window, hits him in the head, and knocks him out cold.
No,
The
it
footage
didn't.
shows him dropping to the ground and remaining there until discovered by the landlord of a nearby pub. Who
No, it
initially
didn't, bro,
suspected him
like-
to be the unfortunate victim of a hit-and-run attack. At first, the criminal claimed that he was beaten up and left for dead. But when the landlord noticed dents in the bodywork of what turned out to be his car, it didn't take a genius for the truth to unfold. Maybe next time, he'll try using a sponge.
Bro, you ain't just knock yourself out with a goddamn brick, bro. They ain't just bust off the window like that and knock you out, bro. Your chin is weak. It's weak. Your chin made of glass.
When you're committing a crime, there's one golden rule. Don't show your face. At criminal college, that's the first lesson. It's top of the list. It's the motto of the criminal. One robber obviously didn't read the how-to guide before embarking on his first ill-fated heist. The intelligent and sharp Rodney Knight Jr. broke into the family home of a journalist and his son and stole 2 laptops, $400 in cash, and a windproof winter coat. After arriving home, Rodney concocted a cunning plan. He decked himself out in his brand new coat, switched on one of the laptops, and took a picture of himself wearing the coat and flashing the cash. He then posted his picture on his Facebook, or so he thought. Unfortunately for the 19-year-old, he had actually posted the picture on the account of the boy from whom he had stolen. So when the boy's friends logged in on their profile, they could clearly see the smug mug of the man who had stolen the device. Not surprisingly, Knight was quickly caught and charged for his crimes.
Why you stupid as
Next
hell?
time, Rodney, read the manual and don't experiment with a webcam.
They need to stop saying dumbest criminals, bro. Y'all motherfuckers are stupid. But at the end of the day, like, it is just such a category of stupid people. Everybody can't be intelligent. Bro, like, come on. Let's stop playing this game like everybody is the same. We're not, bro. It's just not, bro. Like, obviously, nigga, you stupid. But at the end of the day, let me know how y'all like this video right here. See you in the next video. And like I always say, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. See you next video. And I'm out there. Bye.
Give 'em time to fold up. She think I'm a flex on her when I roll up.